So I have not seen Unicorn Warriors Eternal Episode 8, and let me tell you, things are about to start getting crazy. But not in this episode. In this episode, it's another setup one where we're being introduced to the evil, where everything's still being set up. So it takes place immediately after the last episode. Everybody's waiting to see what's Merlin gonna say. When is Merlin coming back? What evil is still left for us to defeat? They thought the evil was destroyed. They thought the only thing that was keeping them there was the fact that Copernicus was destroyed. But no, once the evil is defeated, their souls just instantly go away. So it's obviously still around, but where? And that's what we're waiting around for. While we're waiting around, they went on this train, and let me tell you, this train got attacked by a monster that they thought was the evil. Ooh. And closer they got to the head of the train, they start seeing claw marks, big holes in the train. It was insane. And then the monster revealed itself. It was a werewolf, and I kind of just thought it was that at first until he gave Emma these eyes, and I'm like, what? Oh, wait a second, it's Winston. I completely forgot Winston was a thing, so seeing him here, and I'm like, it's all coming together. I wanted him to just attack Edred immediately, because the whole werewolf thing, the stereotype is that the anger controlled them, so I would assume that he would have just went on the fray and attacked Edred immediately, but he didn't. He's just super out of control. The fact that Winston's back now and the evil did get revealed to us, I'll talk about it later. I am now starting to think that this is gonna be a one and done season. If this series does get multiple seasons, they'll follow multiple people. So if the next couple episodes are really fast paced, we know why. But no more time for thinking, because Merlin has returned. Merlin is now telling them he's found the evil, and it's a man named Otto. Now, if you guys remember Otto, he's the person who's built every machine we've seen so far, even Copernicus. He's the man who had to deal with the Fox Lady and ended up severing the deal with the Fox Lady, and he helped them build Copernicus back. So what's the end game for Otto? Well, from what Merlin says, he goes on this investigation with this tiger guy. I forgot his name. I think it was Rock Sasha. So he goes on this mini adventure with Rock, and he sees that there's one of Otto's things tearing a hole in the ground, taking their resources, killing the planet. And Merlin's like, yes, this is the evil we've been searching for. I know it for a fact that this is the evil. So they go, destroy the thing. Oh no, Otto's humongous Death Star ship thing is up here too, and assumingly they get mollywopped and he has to flee and go tell them, come back, there's an evil here. But there's a lot of stuff being left out here. He quickly went over the story that, you know, they got their asses handed to them, but when we get there, the ship's totally destroyed. It's all rubbish on the ground, so there's clearly a lot of stuff he's leaving out. Why is he leaving all of this out? He is now telling everybody to split up and search for the evil. Dumb idea, guys. Dumb idea. I don't understand Merlin's character. I guess the big thing is like he orchestrated the entire thing. He's against this evil. He's completely on the good side, but for what's in? Why is he so gung-ho about gathering these warriors and protecting the world from evil? He's quote-unquote, as said in the show, the most powerful wizard in all of the cosmos, so why does he need a misfit team of warriors that were randomly gathered to help him in a quest from the evil? So while everybody's split up, Edred obviously gets paired with Winston, because of course he does, and they have their final squabble, hopefully. I mean, it didn't end, but hopefully. But they can't fight for too long, because apparently the evil is Merlin. Yes, that's right. He has now gathered a hold of Melinda, and it's looking like he's trying to take her powers away from her, but I'm not sure. But it quickly ends after it's revealed to everybody that Merlin's the evil in this era. Now I want to go into the question that, is it Merlin? Is it not Merlin? I want to assume that it's not, because why has he been on their side for this long, only to reveal himself now? Was it planned that the soul thing would screw up this time? If so, why didn't he orchestrate it to screw up sooner? Would it not have benefited him to do it sooner? I want to know the motives for it if it is Merlin, but if it's not Merlin, it's a great idea for the evil to disguise themselves as Merlin, because who would question Merlin? Melinda is definitely not going to question Merlin. That's her father, you know? and nobody else will either, because he's the one who orchestrated this whole thing. Somebody could be right there, Yoshikage Kira-ing this entire thing. For the JoJo's fans, you know what I'm talking about. And we wouldn't know. They wouldn't know until this reveal, until he's now there trying to take Melinda's powers away from her. I'm back on the train, you know? I'm back on the train with this. I was getting off the train a little bit, you know, this last couple episodes, they were just kind of going with the flow, you know. I've been mentioning that a little bit, the whole Fitz Copernicus saga, which took 3 episodes for the entire thing, and it all just felt kind of, you know, going with the flow, kind of generic-y in a sense. But this episode kind of got me back on board towards the end. So I'm really excited for the next 2 episodes to see where are these characters going. Where's Melinda's character going specifically? Because once they defeat her father, that's going to be another traumatic experience for her, because she's already had to watch her mother die due to her powers. So, you know, then Emma, she's been through a lot of stuff. Once Melinda leaves, how will her character change by the end of this episode in comparison to the first one? Winston, he's gonna be stuck as a werewolf forever. They stated it in here, you know what I mean? Unless he finds a cure, how is his relationship with Emma gonna change? Is it gonna change? Is he gonna be too afraid now to go to Emma after the whole, you know, soul thing leaves her body? Idris now officially exiled, so he has nowhere else to go. He has to get with Melinda also, right? Right? I have so much things to think about. Song and Copernicus are just goofballs. Love those guys. They can do whatever they want. I don't want their characters to develop. I love them the way they are, especially Song. Song is great. If Alfie comes back on the last episode, everybody's gonna be like, oh yeah, we completely forgot you were a thing. Especially that magician that they took over for Idrid. Oh yeah, completely forgot who you were and what you were, because you don't matter specifically. The soul character does. The only one that matters specifically is Emma. She's the only one that matters. Nobody else's life matters. But yeah, with that being said, we guys think of season 1 episode 8 of Unicorn Warriors Eternal? I'd really like to know. Leave them in the comments down below, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. I can't wait to see how this show ends. I hope it ends well. I really do. I originally thought, you know, maybe the evil will reveal itself in the next season, but no, it's gonna end in this season. I know it's gonna end in this season, and man, that next episode is gonna be a doozy. So I'll see you guys next time when we talk about our next episode. Goodbye.